Ambassador of South Africa to Belgium, Luxembourg and the European Union, His Excellency Mr. M. Nkosi and his entourage. Please rise. Ambassadors, General Florken, Major General Anderson, Major General of the Air Force Karel van der Alvere, Commissioner General, Secretary General, Mr. Meyer, Generals and Flag Officers, the Commonwealth War Graves Commission Director, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, friends. On behalf of His Excellency Ambassador Nkosi and Major General R.C. Anderson, Chief Defence Reserve Forces, representing the Chief of the South African National Defence Force, I would like to welcome you to the memorial service and the interment of the 3 South African World War I soldiers of the 4th South African Infantry.
Ypres. She was a city of patience, of proud name, dimmed by neglecting time, of beauty and loss, of acquiescence in the creeping moss, but on a sudden fierce destruction came tigerishly pouncing, thunderbolt and flame, showered on her streets to shatter them and toss her ancient towers to ashes. Riven across, she rose, dead into never-dying fame. Today we pay tribute to all the young men and women of the time who sacrificed life and limb in this war. The legal status of the dominions of which South Africa was one precluded any of them remaining neutral in a British war. Consequently, they were ipso facto deemed to be at war on the side of the Crown. Driven by the bigger interests, the South African National Congress, not wishing to embarrass the government during the time of the domestic as well as international tension, resolved to support the war effort. Here in Zonnebeke, over 10,000 kilometers from South Africa, lies the mortal remains of 3 of my countrymen. I have no doubt there are many more. The reburial service that we are about to conduct is in recognition of their bravery and readiness to serve. These combatants were part of an African detachment from many African countries who served with Allied forces during the First World War as frontline troops and in auxiliary capacities. The heroic deeds of chivalry performed by the South African Labour Corps in Africa was rewarded with recruitment for service overseas. 3 frigates ferrying this contingent sailed from our warm shores to the icy shores of Europe at the beginning of 1917. Only 2 of these ships landed safely in France. We're all going to die. And that is what we came for. Brothers, we're drilling the death drill. I, as Zulu, say here and now that you're all my brothers, Xhosas, Swazis, Pondos, Basutus, and all others. Let us die like warriors. We're the sons of Africa. Raise your war cries, my brothers. For though they made us leave our assegais back in the kraals, our voices are left with our bodies. Close quote.
Next year, on the 27th of April, we'll commemorate a far more joyous occasion. The 20th anniversary of the fully democratic and free elections in South Africa In so doing, we will remember the courageous struggle for freedom and those who laid down their lives for a better South Africa. And if I may comment on a personal note, South Africa is a fantastic place to live now, after the freedom. And I guess in this context, today, we also remember President Mandela, who's given us a fantastic legacy, and we hope that he will be with us for many years to come. Hierdie begrafplaas, waar die menslike oorskot van 93 Suid-Afrikaners nou begrawe is, word so pragtig onderhou deur die Statebond Grafte Kommissie en die mense van België, dat dit 'n paslike getuigskrif van ons trotse militêre geskiedenis is. Dit dra 'n duidelike boodskap na toekomstige geslagte uit. Dit is 'n herinnering aan die lesse wat geleer is uit vorige oorloë en nooit vergeet word nie, en wat deeglik te harte geneem moet word. And so I leave you with the message that those who made the supreme sacrifice for liberty, including the 3 unnamed persons being buried today, should never be forgotten. On behalf of General Solly Shockey, the Chief of the South African Defence Force, thank you all for joining us on this very important occasion. I thank you. Baie dankie. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you for the privilege that we have to be together in this way. We thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for this momentous occasion that we can bring to mind our fallen comrades. We thank you for their brave lives and gallant deaths. We ask you humbly this day to guide and protect and bless this meeting and we your people from different continents and nations. In Jesus' name. Amen.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them. Attention! General salute! Present arms!
His Excellency Ambassador Nkosi, South African Ambassador to Belgium, Luxembourg and European Union, representing the Government of South Africa, Ambassador Nkosi. Mr. Dirk Cardoon, Mayor of Zonnebeke, representing the town of Zonnebeke, Mayor Cardoon. Mrs. Paula Wilson, Ambassador of New Zealand Embassy to Belgium, Bulgaria, Luxembourg, Romania, Sweden and mission to the European Union, representing the Government of New Zealand, Ambassador Wilson. Mr. Koen Verlaat, Secretary General, representing the Government of Flanders, Secretary General Verlaat. Lieutenant General Francois Forken, Belgian Ministry of Defense, representing the Minister of Defense of Belgium, Lieutenant General Forken. Major General R.C. Anderson, Chief Defense Reserve Forces, representing the Chief of the South African National Defense Force, Major General Anderson. Major General of the Air Force, Karel van der Overa, Military Commander of the Flemish Region, representing the Chief of Defense of Belgium, Major General Overa. Brigadier General John Chisanga, Zambian Defense Attaché, Zambian Chief of Defense Force, Brigadier General Chisanga. Mr. Gary Johnson, British Embassy, The Hague, representing the Armed Forces of the United Kingdom, Mr. Johnson. Dr. Terence Milner, Trustee of the Delwell Wood Trust, representing the South Africa Delwell Wood Trust Chairman, Dr. Milner. De heer Didier Concele, dienst oorlogsgraven, in name van oorlogsgraven, de heer Concele. Chairman of the South African Legion of Military Veterans, United Kingdom. Representing South African Legion of Military Veterans, United Kingdom.